Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon just before Friday, Monday morning podcast, and I'm checking in on ya. I know, my voice is still fucked up. I'll be back. Or maybe I shredded it for life. What am I doing right now? I'm sitting on a pull-out couch in what is supposed to be my office, but no work gets done in here. Yeah, I'm just fucking chilling out. I got a little half a grapefruit here that I'm going to eat later because old Freckles is a fat fuck and he's turning it around. That's what I'm doing. I'm turning it around. I'm not going to try to blame Hollywood for fucking giving me an impossible body image to live up to. I'm going to use it as a goal. All these fucking pussies out there nowadays. Oh, that's too hard. Yeah, it is hard. Eat an apple and get your fat ass in the gym. That's what America needs right there. Enough of this fucking, I don't know what, this patty cake we're fucking playing with everybody. Jesus fucking Christ. You live in a great country. There's too many cookies, all right? Know that and leave the house. That's all you got to do. Fucking sitting here blaming Arby's for your fat ass, huh? Hating on those fucking Victoria's Secret models or whoever the new fucking Brad Pitt guy is with his fucking 8-pack. Huh? Oh, that's been airbrushed. Oh, fuck you. You're fat. You ate a Big King every fucking day for the last 20 days. That's your problem. It's not society. It's that you have a car, they have a drive-thru, and you have singles in your wallet. Where are you going to spend it? Drive your fat ass down to the supermarket, just like my doughy midsection. I'm bringing it down there, looking like the fucking freckled. Imagine the Pillsbury Doughboy with like freckles. That's what I'm looking right now, with like my fucking shirt on. I put on a good 12 pounds of writer's room weight, you know? You know what I like to go for? I like the Hershey's miniatures, right? Get that fucking sugar rush, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Then I eat a handful of fucking pretzels, bring me back down with the salt. And then where am I? Oh, late night. Oh, we're working late again tonight? Oh, let's get a fucking pizza. I'm just going to have one slice. 4 slices. What? Right down the fucking pie hole. And who am I blaming, huh? Am I blaming those whores on Instagram? I'm not. Not me. I'm taking responsibility for my gluttonous acts. I am a fucking... Oh, no, I'm not a mess. I'm turning it around. Old Daddy Whitelegs here get up to almost $1.86, you know? Now I'm back down to $1.82. My goal is just to be in the 170s. If I'm in the fucking 170s by the time we're done with the next 2 episodes, right? A couple, 2-3 pounds over the next 2 weeks, right? I can do that shit, even though the 4th of July is coming up, right? And that's the big day we celebrate. Independence Day, you know? Wasn't that the day we had the fight with the British? And we said, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, and get those Native Americans off my property. Isn't that what happened on that day? We declared independence from England on July 4th, 1776. We were like, we're sick of you oppressing us. We would like to be the oppressors. And it's took us almost 300 years to get there. And God damn it, we're doing it as good as England ever did it. Take that, fuckos! Anyways, got to drink the throat coat tea. I don't know why I never drank this before. I got to tell you, something that's fucking delicious is a goddamn grapefruit. Not a regular grapefruit, a goddamn grapefruit. They're right next to the Sunkist. You go in there and you go, hey, you got a goddamn grapefruit? I'm sorry, we only have Sunkist. And then you say, well, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you and your crate of celery. That's what I'm back to. Celery at night with my little scoop of fucking peanut butter. Right? I'm 6 months into this year. My drinking's back under control. Nothing will bring your drinking back under control like 8 fucking Corona Lights that somebody left in my fucking fridge. Jesus Christ. Been slowly knocking those things back. 1 a day. It's just such a horrible experience by the end of it. It's like, I not only do I not want another, I don't think I ever want to drink again. You know? So whatever. So, only had 1 cigar this month. So I've had 9 for the year. So that's good, right? It's going to go off the rails soon, right? We got 4th of July, and then I got fucking the European run coming up, you know? And I was on a flight, and I somehow discovered this part of cigar aficionado. It's places to smoke if you like cigars, people, go on cigaraficionado.com and you click on, search Cigar Aficionado, 1F. Who knew? I thought it was spelled like after with 2 Fs, right? I'm kidding. I just love other people when I play up how stupid I am. They just love, yeah, you guys dumber than me. Nah, you're right next to me at the Applebee's, right? Just order your fried fucking pickles, you cunt. Cigar Aficionado, 1F, as in fuck. And Google places to smoke. I mean, it's incredible. So I've done that all across Europe, but I just did it like every fifth city or something, so I don't go off the rails when I'm over there. So I got a couple of days in London. I'm going to smoke there, and then I think I'm just going to fucking haul ass for the rest of the trip and maybe take a few days off, little vacation, little holiday, somewhere down the Mediterranean, right? Look at old fancy Freckles. You like this? What a fucking life. Flunked everything in high school, huh? You need 2 years of a language. No, you don't. You just need to be a silly cunt and have enough people get into you, and all of a sudden, you too cannot add up how much your vacation costs and then get a credit card bill and be like, oh, what the fuck? It's one of my favorite things. I might sound a little more jovial than usual. There's a reason for that. There's a fucking reason. As the great Sam Kinison would say, I finally bought a car. Daddy bought a whip. Oh, look who's here, the lovey Nia. Just in time for me to talk about my new fucking car. Let's turn up the mic. Nini, I got to tell you, you know what I bought?
Yes.
I bought the BMW bitch magnet. That's what it's called. No, I didn't buy a BMW. I bought a Jaguar. And I ordered it. I bought a Jag, and I ordered the color because I didn't want to be another douche driving a black, white, or fucking red car, as they make all of them.
So you'll just be a douche
driving
a, what is it, British racing green?
Yeah, like every Jaguar's supposed to be. Oh, you're hating on me right now. It's a fucking beautiful car.
Why is it freezing in here? You notice that I'm wearing
your fucking Apollo 13 jacket? Yeah, go turn off the AC.
A bomber. It's
because it was hot as hell in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm white. The cold doesn't affect me.
Oh.
You know how I get on the beach. I look like I'm having a heat stroke. You're sitting there frolicking around. Whee! Isn't this great? I'm under that giant fucking umbrella, looking like it was my final wish to go to the beach for the first time ever in my life. Of my life. Remember that guy?
No.
Do you know what somebody told me to buy on the old interweb there, as Richard Rawlings says?
Don't start saying interwebs.
I love when he says that.
Why?
I love that guy. Get yourself some of that. Because I look at him going, he flunked everything in high school too. And he still made it. They put so much emphasis on being smart in school. You don't have to be.
Did you flunk everything in school? What was your...
When I say I flunked everything, the glass ceiling I couldn't push through was C's. Uh-huh. And then there was a bunch of D's, and then just the math was just the old right there, Fred.
Really? What about...
I've never shown you my fucking... I think
Do you have your report cards?
I have this desk. My parents don't throw anything out. It's still in there. And every once in a while, there's this little thing, and I open it up. Oh, my God.
Really?
Oh.
Remember when I was showing you all my achievement certificates?
Yeah. Well, opposites attract. Yeah, but it's like... it's a bunch of D's, C's, and it's just...
Even in, like, English and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. I stopped getting A's and B's, right? I did well until... through junior high. And then when it counted, when the fucking colleges were going to...
When you had to do more than share
the greatest thing I ever did was completely fuck up in high school. Because... Why? Because if I did well and I lived the dream, I got accepted into a big-time college that had a great fucking football program, and I joined a frat... And I had penny loafers with no socks on and all that, just living the white guy dream.
We definitely wouldn't be together.
Right? If I did that, I just think I would have been doing so well in life that getting into this business never would have dawned on me. I would have been like, well, I can't leave.
Right.
I'm driving a convertible Audi. You know, I got the extra special cubicle, and I don't think I would have done it. But the fact that I fucked up so bad that my options were only going part-time to low-level schools and unloading trucks, that then going and doing an open mic, that wasn't as scary. Like, what was I walking away from?
That's true.
Lower back pain? I mean, look at me now. Sciatica. I think it's cured.
Of penny loafers with no socks, I feel like that's a big red flag to me. Like, there's just something about it that I just...
Yeah, it's like when black people...
Or loafers with no socks.
That's like when certain white people see black guys in hoodies. It's the same thing. Yeah, it is the same. Well, no, it isn't because of the power structure, but it's the same thing. You're totally looking at him. You look at those penny loafers with no socks, and you're like, frat boy date rapist.
I think they're a date... Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I think they're a frat boy date
We
rapist.
agreed to have aggressive sex, and you end up face down dead in a park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Exactly. Yes, you're allowed to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to see a black guy with a hoodie at 12 at midnight. I'm supposed to be like, oh, he's working on an app. He just came outside to stretch his legs. Then I end up in the trunk of a car.
But I do feel that way, and I know that that's a stereotype, and I know that that's wrong.
Why do you have? Yeah. Well, you know,
Because
but
I think about like those
why do you have like
Kennedys and stuff.
you have like
What?
you have this Trump white eyeliner on here?
Oh no, I think that's my eye cream that I didn't fully blend in my skin.
Oh God, you're spoiled.
I'm not spoiled.
I think that's my eye cream. I put it on at night after I have a thermotha.
That's a bad stereotype.
What is?
Because not all preppy white guys are serial killers or date rapists. But I feel like if they were to be, they would get away with it.
I just feel like it's a safe thought.
That is money.
It's a safe thought to think as a woman. Mm-hmm. Just go with the bad so you get home in one piece.
Yeah.
If you think somebody's going to eat you, you got to go with that thought.
Yeah, and just avoid
regardless
them
of how many
entirely.
people's feelings you hurt.
Right. But like, I get just people wearing like
so how do you think white people should handle
pants?
How do you think white people should
like,
handle the other
salmon-colored
situation?
Pants and like boat shoes and like blazers or like shorts with whales on them.
Man, you fucking got this person down.
Or like their hair is just so perfect and they've got their like collar pop just so on their like Ralph Lauren like yellow button down.
Wow, you got issues.
With salmon shorts and like a white belt with a blue stripe down the middle of it.
So what if a guy like that came walking up to you and started talking to you in the club?
I would feel very
Hi, what is your name? Is it something ethnic? My name is Scott.
My name's Chauncey.
Oh, Chauncey.
Scott.
No, I'm being very stereotypical right now. There are plenty of those guys that are a part of the yacht club and the golfing club, and
Are there?
they're lovely people.
Where did you meet those people? I'm really white. I've never met those people.
I'm just I'm being stereotypical, and it's wrong.
Do you know one time I met, he wasn't like a waspy guy, he was a Jewish guy, right? Mm-hmm. And I was at this wedding for a buddy of mine who was Jewish, right? So I was like one of the only Gentiles there. Mm-hmm. And I just moved to fucking Manhattan. And this guy fucking big leagued me, big time, right? Mm-hmm. I was living on this walk-through bedroom on East 97th Street, right? And, crackheads smoking underneath the thing. The total New York experience. Mm-hmm. Like the first night I'm laying in my single bed, just it's like a little kid bed. And like a roach walked across my chest at night. Oh, my
God.
And I just thought that was part of I didn't even kill it. I just thought it was part of the New York experience. I was like, all right, man, I need to get tough. So I was like, fuck it. All right. Bugs are going to crawl on me. I can take this shit, right? So I go to the, but I was still excited.
Oh, you're such a German-Irish toughie.
Fucking dope.
You guys will put up with anything.
Yep, and that's why we die young. That's why we die young. One day, I'll let it all out, and I'll do that epic cry like that black dude on the intervention. Because I still love you. And I'll be like, we watched that yesterday.
That is the cry of a man who hasn't cried in like
ever.
Since he was a baby.
We watched that yesterday in the writer's room, and then we watched one of the worst ones ever because I love the guy. Mm-hmm. Mike Schmidt retiring from baseball. We watched that one. And it's such a shame the amount of shit that guy gets because he could literally at this age, he could literally pick me up and throw me out of the major league infield. I would land in shallow left. But he just goes like, whatever. Like, I forget how it went, but it was like 20 years ago. A boy left blah, 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 Wisconsin, whatever the hell he was, with the dream to play Major League Baseball. He went all the way up. I was like, oh, no. So somebody had that video, Major League Baseball, and then they immediately cut to the black guy going, ah! Dude, we fucking died. We fucking died. And I was actually sitting there when I was watching that, how hard we were all laughing. I was wishing I could reach out to the person that made that, because I would be psyched, if I wasn't in this business and a bunch of people in a writer's room writing on a fucking show. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't laugh at shit. Dude, we were fucking dying. So, I mean, I wish my stand-up got that kind of fucking laughs from a writer's room. That's all. What's the setup? Is it tracking and all of that shit? So, anyways. All right, so where are we now?
What are we talking about? We were talking about your car.
Oh, yeah.
Your Jaguar.
Jaguar. So I got about the Jaguar. The Jaguar. The XF.
Are you excited for it?
I'm so fucking excited. I'm not excited that it doesn't come for... It's 100 days away. That's what happens when you order a custom color.
Are you going to count down every single day?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Can I be excited about this? I drove a fucking Prius for 9 years.
You're right.
Yeah, I've been gay bashed for the better part of a decade driving that car. Yes.
This is long overdue.
I can tell you, that's a hot fucking car, though, the Prius. I've had 2 people already offer to buy it. Can I buy it? Can I buy it off you?
I know. That car is done right by us.
Yes, it has. Although it smells. You got it detailed that one time, and then we came home, and it was a hot day, and the windows were up, and whatever that chemical was that they put in the seat, it fucking...
It's just baked in there, and I don't know how to get it out.
Yeah, it's like somebody died in there that cleans houses.
No. Wait, it doesn't smell like somebody died in there. It's got a certain...
Yeah, you ever eat something and you kind of think you like it, and then there's that weird aftertaste, and you're like, whoa.
We can't sell it until we figure out how to get rid of that.
You need to learn to talk into the mic. There you go.
I'm trying not to... Okay.
You know what? Then they'll just pick a height.
People can hear me.
All right, I'm going to turn you up. I'm all the way up.
Oh, no, you
Sorry.
did not.
It's because of you. Hey, I like that Remy Ma, just because she shot somebody. That's fucking great. So many people in that genre act like they would do shit like that, but at the end of the day, like, what am I, a fucking idiot? I got a Bentley. I don't need to be shooting people.
Yeah, she actually shot somebody, and she went to jail for it. I don't think she's, proud of it by any means, but...
Well, no, you know what?
I'm glad to see her out and doing.
I'm not advocating shooting people. What I'm saying, what's cool is that if she talks about shit like that, you know that she's not pretending.
Oh, I certainly wouldn't fuck with her.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Robert Blake to put out an album. He fucking
Robert Blake.
Yeah, he plays guitar.
Wait, he's not dead?
No, he's out. I went into a guitar shop one time and he was in there.
No.
Yeah.
I would run the other way. He's so scary.
Yeah. Don't go to bed with a price on your head. No.
So you enjoyed watching the BET Awards with me?
I did. The whole Prince tribute and all that. It was fucking tremendous. Mm-hmm. It's fucking tremendous. I don't know why you guys are upset about the Oscars. You guys have a better award show. Just do one yourself and show us how to do a good one. I don't know why the fuck you're trying to get there.
Yeah, our award shows generally seem to be more fun, but...
Oh, Jesus, where the hell is it?
Who's calling you?
No, it's not more or less fun. It's just you're going to be able to be yourselves. I don't know who that is. I don't know what the fuck happened. All of a sudden I got on this list like, congratulations, your business has won, and you just hang up. What kills me is they keep calling, which means somebody out, it's enough people it works on. There's enough people that sit there. Congratulations. Holy shit. Ellen, get in here.
Is it an 844 number? Because I have some weird 844 number that keeps calling me, and it's business. But they have those machines that just try every single combination of phone numbers. And whatever one hits and someone picks up, they're like, hello. I have some exciting news for you.
Yeah, it's not exciting. It's fucking annoying. You know what the worst is when I'm out walking Cleo and I'm listening to some song, right? I'm listening to some song. So, of course, any song that I listen to, I am on stage with the band playing drums, and I'm killing it. And they're all turning around looking at me like, wow, this guy has more skills than we thought. That's what I do the entire time I'm out there.
Yeah.
Fantasize. And then all of a sudden the phone comes on, and whenever it's a random number, I just think it's some radio station that I used to do, and that's always good for business. I pick up the phone, I make people laugh, drive time, whatever. I'm not even in the city, and they're hearing me make them laugh. Maybe they'll come out to a show. So I always pick up, and I'll be like in the middle of, what was I listening to Queens of the Stone Age today. I was listening to them, and what was that song? Get it, nicotine, volume, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol.
You've been singing that all this week.
Cocaine. Yeah, I'm just fucking listening to it. Of course, I'm on the drums going, right? Fucking killing it. Josh is turning around going, wow, right? Totally impressed, which will never happen, right? So I can dream. And then the fucking phone will ring.
He's impressed with you, but not for your musical skills.
I know. He's not impressed with me. Why would you say that and ruin this great story?
Sorry.
He fucking, so I'm walking down the street and the fucking phone rings. And then I stop listening to that, and I fucking, I pick it up, and it's like, congratulations, your fantasy is over. Your business might have won a free trip to Aruba.
Wait a minute. So even if you know you don't have a radio station, you'll just still pick up random numbers?
Yeah.
You have to stop doing that. Also, why wouldn't you know?
Hey, do you ever think you ever like dialed somebody, you dialed a number incorrectly? Okay. Well, I guess you don't do it that much anymore, but every once in a while, you just fucking dial a number, you dial it wrong. You ever think you accidentally called somebody famous? No. Like, they have phones, they got to get wrong numbers.
They don't pick up numbers that they don't recognize.
Yeah, they do. You don't think J-Lo picks up?
No.
It's like, whatever she sounds like.
What? How's it go?
She goes, I'm just Jenny from the Bronx.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what the fuck she says.
Why you wouldn't pick up, but see.
Bill Clinton?
I don't understand.
I bet Bill Clinton picks up random numbers.
Oh, of course he does.
Yeah.
You know he does. He's like, who could this be?
I don't know about now. He's looking like very frail.
Yeah, he's old and vegan now, so I feel like that's.
Is that why he looks like a scarecrow that came to life? If a scarecrow fucked a snowman, if a scarecrow fucked a snowman, that's what he looks like. Because he's as pasty as a snowman and as skinny. I've never felt more alive. And he comes at you with that fucking chicken neck.
Can we talk about how you kind of like to like in the same vein as you picking up numbers and being like, yeah, sure, how you just don't pay attention with stuff? Like, what happened when I asked you to get minute rice and grapefruit? What did you bring home?
Cantaloupe and regular rice. That took 20 minutes. I thought Uncle Ben's was always minute rice. I thought he had shit to do. Evidently, I was wrong. Ben can hang around. Came home with a cantaloupe. What do you want from me? It was delicious, though, wasn't it?
It was, but I just feel like you just get a vague idea of like what's supposed to happen and then just kind of run with it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, it's a round melon fruit or something. Not even a melon. You weren't even supposed to get a melon. You just knew it was round. And it was probably next to the grapefruit, and you just grabbed it, not thinking.
Yeah. You want to do you now?
Sure.
All right. So I bought you a nice fucking car, right? And you're parking under a tree, so I got this fucking, the tarp that fits your car like a fucking glove.
Yes.
And you're not putting it on, and the fucking sap's coming down on your car. So I sit there and I go, Nia, why don't you put the tarp on the car? And you're like, is there any way somebody could trim back the tree? It's like, or you could just put the fucking tarp on the car.
I know, but I also feel like that tree needs to be cut back in general.
Why? That tree is right outside. Can hear you right now.
Because it's just...
Don't worry, buddy. You're not going anywhere.
Because it's just dropping those weird things all over the place.
Yeah, it's called nature. It's called nature, Nia. We shouldn't even be out here. That tree should be out here.
Okay. I'm not saying that you should cut it down and like it should be, just cut it back. That's all I'm saying. Just cut it back. Or maybe like cut it so that it grows.
Why don't you just put the fucking tarp on the car?
I don't have a problem putting the tarp on the car.
Well, then there you go. It's solved. Yeah, you do have a problem because I went down there and there was shit all over your car. And I'm telling you, fucking last night.
Oh,
And what happens is, a lot of people don't know this. I learned this the hard way. What happens is, and I'm going to explain this, and I know you don't like this, but I'm going to explain. When the fucking sap gets on your fucking car, you got to, I'm not talking to you, you got to get it off, because what happens is when your car heats up, the paint expands, and then at night when it cools off, it contracts again, and it's like emulsion, right? The sap and the paint become one. It's like a tattoo, and then it's underneath your fucking paint, and you can't get it out. At least that's what the guy at the car wash told me, because I was like, hey, what about these spots here? He's like, oh, my friend. We're not friends. Tell me what happened. So, I like your blue dress.
Thank you. I got it yesterday.
Where'd you get it?
Top Shop.
Top Shop.
Yes.
Is that expensive?
No, actually.
Good. Good job, Nene. Get a red one, too.
Thanks.
I like Top Shop. The Monday Morning Podcast, sponsored by
Top Shop.
Top
Ooh,
Shop.
That would be great.
Where you two, why? Because they'd send me some dresses?
Yeah,
Yeah, that fit me.
ideally.
I'm the host. I get the dresses. So you excited about the Austrian Grand Prix on Sunday?
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? All you need to go is to one of those races. Once you see the hoo-has at that fucking thing, the money, I should say.
Are we going to go to the Grand Prix in Monaco at some point? Like
Oh, I'd
in
love
10
to.
years?
I'd love to and just
As
go there like
sophisticated older people?
No, as a dumb American, just annoy all those rich people. All right, I got to read here.
Wearing like a USA t-shirt?
A little bit of, oh yeah, that one somebody had on yesterday. Had the American flag, back-to-back World War champs. You got to wear that over in Europe. Oh my God, they would just cringe. There's nothing better than just playing into who they think you are. Anyways, here we go. Loot Crate, everybody. Give me the loot. With Loot Crate, you get collectibles, apparel, and more from your favorite pop culture franchise delivered right to your door every single month. We're talking a new T-shirt in every crate, figures, comics, and stuff for your kitchen. Oh, this is this Comic-Con shit, Nia. A wide range of... You can have like an Aquaman spatula. You know? A Spider-Man jug of milk. You know? Robin pajama bottoms.
Okay.
You know? And then Batman on top, because he's definitely sucking that dick. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. We're talking a new T-shirt. No, we're not. A wide range of exclusive items you can't get anywhere else from a fan favorite franchise like Harry Potter, Marvel Comics, Fallout 4. The fuck was I when the first three came out? Star Wars, and so much more. What is Fallout 4? Is that a band?
You're thinking Fallout Boy.
Or some 41. And you can get all of this for less than $20 a month. Matchbox 20, remember everything had a number? Look, Loot Crate. Come geek out with us. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service for epic geek and gamer items and pop culture gear. For less than $20 a month, you get 68 items that include licensed gear, apparel, collectibles, unique, one-of-a-kind items, and more. This is going to be fucking huge. People love this shit. You have until the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific time to subscribe and receive this month's crate. And when the cutoff happens, that's it. It's over. Make sure to head to www.lootcrate.com/Burr and enter code Burr to save $3 on any subscription. There you go. Oh, my God, Nia, we got to talk sports here.
Oh, should I leave?
No. You know what? Yes. Just the way you just said that.
What?
What's that?
I don't...
And you're looking at your phone. You have Kardashian tone right now, and it's really...
Oh, my God. I'm not... I just...
Calabasas.
I just... You know, I don't know anything about sports, so call me when
We
it's
know a
time to
little
play
bit.
the
Can you
game.
believe PK Subban got traded for Shea Weber?
Oh, I know that you were just couldn't stop talking about it this morning while we were still
I couldn't believe it. I thought he was a Hab for life. I fucking hate when that happens. You know, Joe Bartnick talked me off the ledge. He said fucking Nashville needed a star. And something about the Habs needed to be a little more solid and tougher on defense or some shit like that. So I guess it's a good trade. Who the fuck knows? But I hate when big stars like that. That's why I was psyched Steven Stamkos re-signed with Tampa. Like, you know, he's lightning. I can't say a lightning. It's such a stupid fucking... I hate when they name teams after weather. Whatever. PK's a Hab, man. That's fucked up. Even as a Bruins fan. I'm going to miss, like, you know... I never really hated the guy. He's one of those guys. He was so fucking good, you couldn't hate him. You know what I mean? The Montreal Canadian fans, however, you know, with their silly socks and their little pocket squares there. Yeah. All right, I got to wrap this thing up because I have to go. We're doing the record for actually still number 8. We're writing number 9, everybody. I'm coming out. The fucking What's that thing that comes out? The gopher, right? Groundhog.
Groundhog.
Pokes its fucking head out. Can you imagine if my head came out? How many more fucking weeks of winter would that be? All right, that's 30 minutes.
It's going to be a long winter.
It's going to be a long winter. I'll never forget 2016 when the roundest, whitest head ever came out of that hole.
I just got an email about a 7-night Mediterranean cruise departing from Venice, starting at $8.99. But I don't think that's the kind of thing.
Are we underneath the boat? Are we like?
I think that's
is
the
that the
kind of
refugee special?
I think that's the kind of thing where it's like.
Do we have to work on the boat when we go there?
You and like 4,000 other people at the buffet line.
Yeah, you can't even get a cruise for that. There's no fucking way you're getting on that.
Yeah,
what does the boat look like?
I don't know. It's a dinghy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I'll have to do something evil to ever be able to afford that. But it's nice to notice. All right. That's it. That's the Thursday afternoon podcast for.
Wait a minute.
What? No. I have to go to work. I have to go to work.
I thought we had to do the pyramid game. That's the only reason why I'm even
Oh,
here.
fuck. All right. Let's do the pyramid game. All right. Where are we?
I don't want to make you late. Should we save it for next
No. Let's
Monday?
do it. I said we were going to do it.
Oh, next Monday is a holiday. Are you going to do...
Right. Let's do it.
Are you going to do a podcast on the 4th of July?
Yeah. Of course I am.
No days off.
Yeah. Do you know how much fun this fucking is?
Okay.
That's why I fuck around in the advertising. I don't give a shit if they're here or not. I'm still going to do it. All right. So those of you who weren't listening the past week, what do you say there? What did we do? The $10,000 pyramid.
Yes. Well, because it all came about because we were talking about how you just notoriously sort of just guess things wrong, or it was really more about how your movie titles. That's how it started.
Yeah.
You know, where
I
where
dance
the bitch
around
go, the last days of Dracula.
Instead of saying Pearl Jam, I'd be like, flannel shirt. Oh, I'm in a trance. This music's making me go crazy. I don't like George Bush.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I knew that one. That's Eddie Vedder.
Yeah. So then
Eddie.
we started playing. Vedder! And so then we started playing the pyramid game.
All right. So evidently I sucked at giving clues. Let's see if you're better. All right? You ready?
Oh, wait, so I'm going first?
No, it's your turn. I gave last time. You received.
I thought I also gave. I thought we both...
No.
No, we did. We both did.
No.
Well, that doesn't matter. But...
Now you do it. Do you have them in your head?
Oh,
you stink. You were supposed to make a list.
I know. Let's save it for next time then.
No, you can't do that to people.
Well, I'm sorry, people.
Well, I'm going to hit pause. You're going to do it right now.
All right. They're going to be easy.
All right, we're back. She said they're going to be... Don't make them easy. It's 3. Okay, here we go. Let's get the clock going here. All right, and go.
So, Michael Jordan has one.
A ring.
Steph Curry has
a mistress.
one.
A mistress.
Think that Steph Curry has one, but people think they're ugly. I'm sure LeBron has one.
Haircut.
Haircut.
Sneakers.
Yes.
Sneakers.
Okay. They're not native to California, but they're everywhere.
Avocados.
They provide shade. People
Real Housewives.
recognize them.
Real Housewives.
They're also
Fake
in
tits.
Miami.
Fake tits.
They're natural.
Palm trees.
Yes.
Bam.
4th of July celebration.
Fat fucks. Heart attacks.
They're in the sky.
America. Fireworks.
Yes.
Oh, come on. That was a joke. That was too easy. Then you know what? You just made me feel like I was special. Think of a difficult one right now. Some obscure, so I can guess.
Okay.
You got it? All right. 3, a 2, a 1.
They're a big, huge animal that's faster
Elephant.
than you think.
Cheetah.
They're in the water.
Cats.
They're vicious.
Sharks.
They're
Barracuda.
fat,
Whales.
but they can run fast.
They're in the water and they can run fast. Frogs.
They're
Platypus.
They're vicious and they attack you.
Barracuda.
They're in an iPhone commercial. And it says at the end, shot on an iPhone.
Can you hear me now?
They were a game from the
Monopoly.
70s and the 80s.
Life.
Maybe more 80s. There was a bunch of them in a ring.
Jaws.
And they had to eat. And like you and your
Saw?
friends. No, it's an animal in the water. A big fat animal.
A
that's
whale.
Vicious.
A walrus.
And runs and
A
will
seal.
attack you. And in the game, there's 4 of them in each corner. And you and your friends like hit it and they had to like...
Oh, a hippo.
Yes.
I thought you meant the ocean. Fuck. That took me like 3 minutes to get. You should have said they're hungry.
Because I didn't want it to be too easy.
Oh, there you go.
I could have done better.
No, that was good. See, you make them hard. They make them hard. Then the bit lasts longer.
Okay.
Make it easy. Is it something you open when it rains? Umbrella. Okay. All right, I have to go. All right, honey. 100 more days.
Counting down.
That's right. Can't wait. All right. That's the Thursday afternoon podcast. Enjoy the music that's coming up. Have a great July 4th weekend. Thank you to everybody in this country that's come out to my shows. And thank you to England for losing that great battle today on July 4th, right? Then they lose a battle, and then we signed a paper like, you motherfuckers, we got you. No, I know what it is. We declared our independence. I just like doing it because it makes them feel superior. And that's right where you want them. Just coming in. What do they call themselves? Cozy, smug cunts. And then you give them the old right there, Fred. All right, that's it. Go fuck yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday there.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr. It's the Monday morning podcast for, what the hell's today? June 29th? Is it June 30th? What the fuck is the date? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's the last Monday in June. And I can't believe how much the summer is just flying by. Jay, when somebody say that every fucking summer. You know it's going to fly by because the weather's awesome. Because it's fun. It's like eating cookies. You open a bag, you think you're just going to have one. Next thing you know, the whole bag's gone. Why? Because they taste delicious. Do you really need some douchebag to stand there next to you going like, can you believe how good those cookies were? I can't believe they're already gone. I wish someone would say that in the winter. Can you believe how fast the winter's going by? What kind of person would say that? Huh? Some sort of mountain man who's into snowboarding? All right, that was awful. I don't fucking know. All right, it's the Monday morning podcast for Monday, June 30th. Sorry, okay? I was riffing, and I was looking up what the date was. All right? As I've told you guys in past podcasts, I have one of the oldest still functioning laptops out there. I told you, it's actually made out of birch. I got it down at the Pottery Barn back when they used to sell laptops. A lot of people don't know that. They think that they were just into furniture. But there was a moment there where they tried to branch out into computers and electronics, and needless to say, it failed. And actually, you know what? I was thinking about getting a new laptop, but a good friend of mine told me how to add more memory to this one, so I'm thinking, why would I go out and get a new one? I don't understand why people keep going out and buying new laptops like they're fucking Steven Spielberg and they're dumping like hours of film footage. You're not doing it, okay? They cost like $2-3 fucking grand. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Do you ever just stop and think what the fuck you're doing? Just get off the goddamn fucking hamster wheel for a second and just realize how ridiculous it is that you spend $2,500 on something and it's acceptable that the thing is going to shit the bed within fucking 2 years. Within 2 years, something's going to happen. You know, the battery's going to mess up, and then you're going to go down to the Mac store or the fucking Bill Gates store, whatever the hell they got out there, and they're going to be like, yeah, it's not under warranty. Can we fix it? Yeah, we can fix it, but To fix it, for some stupid fucking reason, it's going to cost $2,100, and a new laptop is $25. So, I mean, we'll fix it, but the whole thing is fucking bullshit. There's no reason they should cost that much. You know what? You know something? If nerds had any fucking brains, the amount of pussy they would be getting right now, just by fixing their friends' laptops and saving everybody $2,500. Instead of charging people $1,800, why don't you charge like $500? You fucking nerds. Go out, buy something flashy. That always attracts the whores. They like that, just give yourself a little makeover with your laptop fixing abilities, money. Like one of those bad '80s movies. You could turn your life into like a montage. Play some song like the Fine Young Cannibals as some chick takes you to the mall. Takes off your glasses. I always hated that in those fucking movies. Like whenever like somebody, whenever they were gonna have like the nerdy chick all of a sudden become gorgeous. Right? Like, the way they made her ugly was they put her hair up and they made her wear black frame glasses. You know what I mean? Like, you still couldn't see that she was gorgeous. And then they just take her hair down and then she'd take off her glasses and everybody's like, oh, my God, who is that? And then the date rapist football player comes up to her and then she always, is like, no, I don't think so. You didn't like me when I had my hair up and I was wearing these glasses, okay? But this nerd over here, he always liked me. So now we're going to go to the prom and we're going to dance, and that's going to be the end of the fucking movie, okay? And I always hated that moment in the movie because it always reminded me that I was watching a movie. Because in real life, okay, that girl, as much as she liked the nerd, she wouldn't like him in that way, okay? They can't help it. It's in their fucking DNA. They want to breed with the strongest cock in the room. And I don't care how much of a dick that quarterback was being to her. The second she got the attention, that would fill her up. Because all those years of having her hair up, wearing those fucking Malcolm X glasses, gave her low self-esteem. And she would, at least for a 4 to 6 year period, would have to go out and fill herself up with please accept me cock, before she kind of was able to regroup and be like, you know what? These guys are assholes. I wonder what that nerd's up to. And by then it'll be too late because nerds generally, they marry the first thing that'll let them fuck them. So by the time she runs through, the time she's down to fucking the place kicker, that nerd is already married with 3 kids and he invented the iPhone. Wait a minute, no, he's fucking inventing these damn laptops that got to get repaired every couple of years. That's their fucking payback. Wow, I just figured that out. That's why there's no goddamn nerds out there. Being able to fix these fucking laptops for $500, it's all $1,800 because they're mad that when they gave the fucking nerdy chick the makeover, she still blew the quarterback. So now we got to pay for it? It's fucking ridiculous, man. All right, this is the Monday Morning Podcast, and my name's Bill Burr. I do one of these every fucking Monday, and, I'll give you something to laugh about, and, keep you in my thoughts. Actually, keep me in your thoughts. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing it because I give a fuck about you people. I'm trying to give you guys a reason to keep coming back to my site, and maybe you'll tell other people to come to my site, so the next time I go to Raleigh, North Carolina, I'm not standing in front of 25 people, so then I can make some more money, and then I can buy some shiny shit, and then I can make up for all the fucking pussy I never got in high school. See how that works? So anyways, I do one of these every week. I talk about stuff that I have coming up in my career. I talk about comedy dates and, whatever. Here's a great example for you. I have an upcoming CD, DVD release. I just like saying that, CD, DVD release. And a 1-hour Comedy Central special that will be shown, I believe it's August 23rd. It will be shown the first time. The CD's coming out in August. The CD, I don't have an exact date yet. And the DVD is coming out in September. I don't have an exact date for that. I just have a month at this point. Okay? So cool your fucking jets. All right? We got July 4th coming up. Just relax. There's plenty of holidays between now and the goddamn release. And when I get the information, I'm going to let you know what's up. So, That's what I have coming up, okay? It's kind of being a cunt during that, so let me try to say it a little more clearer. In August, I have a CD coming out and a 1-hour Comedy Central special. And in September, the DVD's coming out. So by October, you guys should all be sick of me. But by then, hopefully I'll be filthy, stinking rich. I'll have a brand new Ludwig drum kit and a big house, and I'll stand up there, you know, naked with a bathrobe that's partially open, looking down on the city, realizing that I'm still empty inside. Okay, but we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it, man. All right. People ask me questions every week on my podcast, and I like to try to answer them. People also send me in stories. They give me information. What do you want to start with first? You want to start with the questions? Or you want to go with the stories? How about a story? Let me scroll down here. Okay, last week, you know, people were talking about their cars getting fucked up and everything like that. God damn it, somebody sent me a funny one, and I forgot to copy and paste it. I got to read that one next week. But I told you last week I was going to tell you the second half. Basically, everyone was telling me these stories about how their car got fucked up, and in everybody's story, they were the victim, except for this one dude who talks about how he was hitting on some fucking chick, and she doesn't want to hook up with him, so he goes out in the parking lot, hammered, and backs his car into another truck. And I was trying to tell him, you know, you're not really the victim there, so it's kind of hard to feel bad for you. So what the fuck did the girl do that made you do something like that we should all feel bad for you? Me and my 14 podcast listeners should feel bad for you. So here he goes. This is the other half. This is his reason for doing that shit. Okay. Hey, Bill, thanks for reading my story. Sharing my gloom with everyone. Ha ha. Let me tell you what happened with girl number one. All right. This is why he got pissed in the club, was a little tipsy drunk, got in his car, evidently did not look, stomped on the gas and backed into a truck, fucked his car up and didn't do shit to the truck. All right. He said, all right, me and the girl, we've been working together for about a year now, and everyone in this building would like to get with her. We've been on and off talking a lot or not at all. It's a big company. She's kind of a tease. Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to take your word for it. But, I mean, it kind of sounds like she's a good-looking woman, you know, who's got a lot of cock coming at her. And, you know, maybe she's a little defensive. Anyway, she's kind of a tease, but, hell, I don't care. She's damn hot, and I haven't sealed the deal yet. All right, now I'm rooting for you. That's right. Go in there and fucking hit it. All right. I was damn sure that this was the night I was going to hook up with her because we were hanging out and talking a lot for the few weeks leading up to this particular night out, since it was her birthday. Okay, so here he is. You know, chatted her up for 2 weeks. He's going the patient route, as opposed to those other guys who are walking into their cubicle with their pants already half unzipped. You know, I respect it. Everybody likes the full court press, but that usually doesn't work, especially if you're wearing Dockers. It's just creepy. So anyway, so this guy, you know, works here for 2 weeks. Now it's her birthday. Okay. And let's see. And apparently most girls like to get down on the day when the clock rolls over. Okay, I'm with you. Anyway, I completely fumbled the ball by not paying enough attention or not flirting enough that night or some shit, and I got pissed when I knew that this was probably the last chance I had, which then led to the aforementioned story. So basically you did 2 weeks of reconnaissance. You went out there, it was her birthday, and you're trying to hit on her to close the deal, and basically every other hot chick that walks by, you're looking at them. You know what? There's not one person in their early 20s that does not have that fucking story. It's just what it is. It's just pussy is too, it's still too amazing for you. Wait till you're in your 30s. You'll be able to block out the other shit, and you'll be able to focus on your target. And, of course, by then you'll be in your 30s, so you'll be hitting on some cougar, as they say. I hate that fucking word. And I hate those broads who think they're still fucking hot like they're 22. Okay? I'm not saying you're not hot for a 43-year-old, but will you stop wearing shit that 22-year-old chicks wear? You know what I mean? I just turned 40, okay? My days of wearing a half shirt and fucking socks up to my knees like I'm in that movie Dazed and Confused. You know what I mean? You look at me like I was a retard. All right? Stop it. You're hot for your age. You look good for your age, okay? But let's leave it at that, okay? You're in your dressing elegant years. You're in your dress classy, okay? You know, once you're past fucking, you know, I don't know, somewhere in your mid-30s, if you're still dressing like a Jell-O shot girl, I don't know what to tell you. You know what that's like? That's like the former musclehead who stopped working out, but he still has the Hulk Hogan wardrobe, you know? So he's still got on the tank tops, but now he's got those flabby grandmother arms. And it's just like, dude, you need to get a full shirt or start doing some curls because, it's not working. You look like Billy Crystal's grandmother in Mr. Saturday Night. Remember that? And they were making sandwiches out of the fat on the back of her arm. All right. So anyway, so you got pissed because you weren't able to close the deal, and then you backed up and smashed your car. That's actually fucking hilarious. That's a whole different segment. The car stories I was trying to get people to tell is, you know, you went in to go buy some face moisturizer, and you came out, and your bumper was gone. You know, the whole I didn't do shit, and somebody raped me stories. I guess you created a new one. People who fuck up their car because they were trying to fuck the hot chick at work on her birthday, and I don't know, they looked at some other chick. I don't know what happened. Anyways, whatever. Man to man, I feel bad for you. Okay, here's last story I'm going to read here. All right, Bill, your rants on American Airlines ring true as they screwed a Marine I met while on vacation. I don't know if you guys listen to this shit every week, but American Airlines fucked me over a while back to the point I did a Puff Daddy remix of their song. Went a little something like this. We're American Airlines, fucking you in the ash. ASSH, so you can still get it on the air. All right, so this is this guy's story. All right, while returning from Mexico, I was in DFW Airport. I love when people write that. DFW, like I know what the fuck that means. Is that Detroit fucking Wareport? Oh, Dallas, Fort Worth. There we go. Is it Delaware? All right, I don't know. Detroit fucking, I don't know. Oh, whatever. The fucking guy he's at DFW Airport, okay? And I know for all you pilots out there, hey, people do, flying into LAX. LAX is actually, okay, JFK, LAX, people know that. But stop saying DFW like I know where the fuck that is. All right, I was in DFW Airport, and the OC. I'm in the OC. Really? I don't know what the fuck that is. Orange County. I still don't know what that is. It's south of Los Angeles. Thank you. You mean that place that nobody fucking goes to? In between Los Angeles and San Diego? All right, I was in DFW Airport and met this guy at the tram. Oh, just fuck, that word just makes my skin crawl, all the airports I've been in. I was at the tram. I met this guy at the tram who was fuming mad. He told me he was headed to Gulfport, Mississippi from California, and the plane had engine trouble and had to return. He then caught the next flight and then had to land in Dallas due to bad weather. He was then told that all flights out were on standby, and while talking to the gate agent, the employee got pissy with him. What a fucking surprise. He mentioned that he had orders and needed help getting any flight out, and the clerk said, "Sir, I can't help you. Please enjoy your night in the airport." After the Marine calmed down, I asked him what airline he was on. He replied, "Motherfucking American Airlines. They suck. I hope they go under." Jesus Christ. They even fuck over a guy. Was he in uniform? "Sir, I can't help you. Please enjoy your night in the airport." Really? Please enjoy this fucking Timberland to you. I already said the C word enough on this goddamn thing. It's ridiculous. You know something? And, you know, just go on their website and just start complaining. I'm really trying to do that shit. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to do something. You know what I mean? Can somebody fucking do something? Do they respond when you complain? Somebody sent me a fucking email about they returned something at Best Buy, and they charged them a 15% restock fee, which basically they bought something, it sucked, they brought it back. Okay? If it cost $1,000, they charged them $150 just to put it back on the shelf, so they still make money. So personally, I'm never shopping at Best Buy again. That's it, I'm done. That's what I'm saying. That's just like, you know what? I'm not eating fast food ever again, man. So it basically means I'm not fucking with Best Buy for 3 months. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's get on with the questions, okay? This podcast started off really good, and now it's grinding to a fucking halt. Let me see if I can up the comedy here. Take it up a notch, okay? This podcast is like the Lakers in Game 6. You know what I mean? I never seen a team with less heart. Jesus Christ, the Celtics are up by 40 points. They're still shooting three-pointers. You think Worthy would have put up with that? Kareem, those guys would have been throwing elbows. Larry Bird and all of them would have been holding up the trophy looking like Bobby Clark. And the Lakers just stood there and watched it. All right, questions. Number one. By the way, I'm a Celtics fan, and yes, I am totally psyched. And I'm sick of all you Laker fans talking about me about this Bynum guy, like he's the second coming of fucking Bill Russell and Michael Jordan. Okay? You guys need to work on your heart first. Why don't you draft a fucking heart first, and then talk to me about, fucking Kid A coming off the goddamn bench, because I don't give a fuck. Ooh, got a little hostile there. All right, question number one. Bill. When a comedian does a Comedy Central Presents, is there an applause-o-meter? Because sometimes it seems like an odd place for an applause break. Also, is there an opening act to warm up the crowd? Let's see. Is there an applause-o-meter? No. I think they just edit it in. They'll take applause from a different joke that really killed, and I don't know, maybe because there's a lull. And for some reason, they think the viewer at home isn't going to notice. Or like when they cut to somebody who's laughing hysterically at another joke that was hysterical, that maybe even that comedian didn't even tell. They'll actually, if they get a good laugher in the crowd, they use that as stock footage. Kind of like, battle footage. Like when they show the atom bomb, they have like 2 or 3 views of that, stock footage of the fucking atom bomb. It's the same thing in stand-up comedy. Okay, some lady lost her shit laughing in 1983. You haven't ever noticed that? Sometimes, like, they'll cut to somebody. It's really bad, like on BET. They'll cut to somebody with a hairstyle that is just, like, from fucking 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, remember black people used to have the 3-level, like, high-top fade, like 3 different levels. It was like a parking garage or, like, some sort of fancy stairs that would lead into, like, a serving room or some shit. Remember that, during the Bobby Brown My Prerogative. That's what they'll do. They'll show a guy, black dude or a white dude, whatever, on Comic View, and he'll tell a fucking joke. They're dressed, they got an Obama in 08 T-shirt, right, the comedian, and then they'll cut to somebody who looks like one of the guys in fucking Boys to Men. He's wearing like one of those lime green fucking 7-Up sport coats. Okay, yeah, I think I overly explained that. All right. Also, is there an opening act to warm up the crowd? If you're lucky, yes, there is. If there isn't, it sucks because it's like nobody's laughing. They're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you come out, and you're just like, what's up with lamps? Are these things crazy? And it's really shocking. So hopefully there is a warm-up act. All my experiences, there has been. Okay, question number 2. The question is, why does asparagus make your piss stink? I just like that you said piss. Like there should have been the F word in that sentence just to prepare me for piss. It should have been, why does asparagus make your urine smell? Or why does fucking asparagus make your piss stink? You know what I mean? You got to be consistent here. The first half you're like Dan Rather reading off a teleprompter, and then the second half you're going Dice Clay on me. All right, asparagus contains. This is the answer. I actually looked it up. This is the first thing I saw, so I'm going with this like it's the truth. Asparagus contains a sulfur compound called mercaptan. It's also found in rotten eggs, onions, garlic, and in the secretion of skunks. When your digestive tract breaks down this substance, byproducts are released that cause the funny scent. I don't think it's funny. If you guys think it's funny, it's actually kind of disgusting. The process is so quick that your urine can develop the distinctive smell within 15 to 30 minutes of eating asparagus. See sources for more info. I left that last part in there just in case I actually tried to play that off like I wasn't reading it. So that's why it does it. Because there's some sort of sulfur compound called mercaptan that's also found in rotten eggs, onions, garlics, and in the secretion of skunks. You know what I mean? That's one of those fucking things that the second you hear it, just forget it, okay? Because there's no way to say that at a party and it's going to get you any further with the person you're talking to, Either talking them into bed or trying to get a promotion. That's just like, it just makes you weird. and people just sort of raise their eyebrows and nod and fucking walk away, and you're left with awkward silence, and that's when you take out your cell phone and you pretend you got a call. You don't have a call. All right, question number 3. Oh, this is a great question. So, who was more badass, Ty Domi or Bob Probert? For those of you who don't watch hockey, these are two of the all-time great enforcers in NHL history. Who's more badass? This is Ty Domi or Bob Probert? It's not even a question. It's fucking Bob Probert. I'm not even talking about at the height of his career where he beat the shit out of every tough guy, and beat the shit out of every tough guy in the league. He didn't start losing fights towards the end, okay? So everybody knows what he did on the ice. This is what he did off the ice. Here's a little blurb I found of him on the internet. Former NHL enforcer Bob Probert, that's why I don't do the news, I can't even read, he's back in jail. He was arrested Friday night in Delray Beach after a scuffle with Florida police that led to Probert being shocked with a Taser gun. This is what he's doing after his career, when he's supposed to be out on the golf course, hanging out with Charles Barkley doing cell phone commercial. Charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest with violence, and disorderly conduct, Probert was held without bail at the Palm Beach County Jail. While playing for Detroit Red Wings in the 80s and 90s, Probert served a prison term when he was caught trying to carry cocaine into the United States from Canada. He also had alcohol problems and was charged with numerous driving offenses. Probert was placed on inactive status for the 94 to 95 season after he was involved in a motorcycle accident, and tests showed alcohol and cocaine in his system. This is what he does off the ice. This is what he was doing off ice during his career. He probably had 3 fights that night, beat the shit out of a whole nother team, and that still wasn't enough. He's like, I think I'll, drink a 12-pack of fucking Schaefer, get an 8-ball and then jump on a fucking Ninja. Delray police officers first spotted Probert. This is from June 4th, 2004. He's well into his 40s at this point. All right? They spotted him on Friday as he was parked in his white BMW sport utility vehicle the wrong way on a side street and began hanging out his window to yell at several men. Before 1 a.m. Yeah, he was out of his mind. You fucking pussies. You know who I am? I'm Bob fucking Probert. He probably is still wearing the hockey gloves. I bet he has to do that. He has to drop gloves before he could fight, or it's like Nomar Garciaparra. Before he hits, he's got to fucking click his feet in his shoes and adjust his gloves, his batting gloves. I bet he literally has to walk around in hockey gloves, or he won't get the first couple of shots off. So, anyways, 4 officers intervened when Probert, a native of Windsor, Ontario, got out of the car and tried to start a fight with one of the men. According to the report, he then fought with the officers and refused their orders to drop to the ground. As 2 of the officers struggled to handcuff Probert, Officer Thomas Tolbert shot him with a Taser gun, and he fell backward. But Probert continued to resist their efforts when they tried to handcuff him. This is after getting tasered. So Tolbert used the Taser gun to stun Probert several more times. And it's just fucking unreal. The gun shoots barbed probes. Yeah, that's that barbed wire shit. I don't know if you guys know, it's not like science fiction where they just shoot electricity at you. It shoots out these 2 medieval fucking Inquisition hooks, and it hooks under your skin, into your chest like fucking eagle talons. That's not enough to make you just scream like a bitch and drop to the ground. They then shoot electricity into that. Okay, it's bad enough the guy's already fighting 2 cops. Cops. Okay, the cops are they have mini UFC skills. They all know arm bars and chokeholds, and they have guns and clubs and shit. And he's fighting 2 of them, and they still have to taser him 2 or 3 more times. So I would go with Bob Probert. I would say Bob Probert's a little tougher than Ty Domi. Okay, until Ty Domi fights 4 fucking cops in his mid-40s and has to get tasered numerous fucking times, I'm going to go with Bob Probert. And I don't want to have any sort of fucking hockey geek come on here and talk to me about fucking career stats. Bring out Ty Domi's arrest record. All right? Has he been arrested? I didn't even look it up. That's how fucked up Probert's arrest record was. I didn't have the decency to look up Ty Domi. So there you go. All right, I got to wrap this thing up here. This is getting too long. There's a couple more questions. I'll answer them real quick. Have you ever done any work on a cruise ship? Yes, I did, and they won't be asking me back. The captain wrote a letter, said I was offensive to all races, said I made fun of handicapped people because I did a joke about midgets. You know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I was told that. Didn't I already answer this question? Did I answer this question? They told me it was going to be young people, and then I got on the cruise ship, and the first person I saw was that old Vietnamese lady with no teeth, asleep with their mouth open, wearing that I'm picking rice hat. Didn't I tell you? I told you that, right? I don't fucking remember. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, that's the podcast for the week. I'm going to tell you some of my my dates I have coming up here. My slow computer, June 2008. All right. Oh, big date here. I got the Improv in Pittsburgh coming up, July 10th through the 13th. I'm actually coming in town the day before because I'm going to be going to that Pirates game. So if you go to the Pirates game, I'm sure you're going to be able to see me because it's going to be me and 18 other fucking people sitting out there at the goddamn game. But that's July 10th through the 13th. And then July 31st through August 3rd, I'm going to be at the August 2nd, I'll be at the Comedy Works in Denver, Colorado. And August 14th through the 17th, I'll be at the Improv in Miami. Then I got a bunch of other dates coming up because right on the 23rd of August, my special's coming out, and then I'm going to be doing a tour, and information will be coming out soon. All right, so keep the questions coming. Let me know how you guys think the stories. Sometimes I think the stories are good. Sometimes I think it kind of slows me down from joking around. I don't know if they're boring or if they're interesting. Please let me know. Please give me your feedback. I'll probably regret saying that because now I'm going to get a bunch of, yeah, and you stuttered too much during them and blah, blah, blah. So why would I open myself up to more criticisms in life? Anyways, thanks to everybody. I really appreciate all you guys listening. And I know I say I only have 14 listeners. I know it's a lot more than that. It's got to be at least 32 at this point. And I really appreciate that you guys keep telling me that you like them. As long as you tell me you keep liking them, I'm going to keep doing them. And if you don't like them, man, you don't have to fucking listen. I don't know why I have this hippie thing today. All right, that's it. That's the Monday Morning Podcast. God bless all of you. And it's off to Chicago, and let's win there. I'll talk to you guys, what the fuck is it, next Monday. All right? Happy July 4th weekend. God bless America. And, you know, stop taking shit from American Airlines and other airlines and stop taking shit from these corporations. Go to their websites and complain. Use a lot of words like outrageous, ridiculous. Try to go to privately owned shit. That's what I like doing. I try to do that. Then you go in there and there's shit all over the food, all over the spoon. I mean, there's food all over the spoon. Ugh, God, I'm just fucking... This is why, you know, most people when they read, they're dyslexic. I like speak in dyslexia. This is why I became a comedian, if you ever fucking wondered why. This is why I did it, because I'm too much of a moron to exist in the real world. And secondly, when I'm in the real world, I just keep hearing this voice over and over, just going, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. That's all I would hear. You know, I tried to sit in the meetings as they talked about how to make the product better and to try and increase revenues. And everyone was sitting there and they had out little notebooks because it was the 80s, early 90s, and they were fucking writing shit down. And I couldn't hear what the person was saying because my brain just kept going, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. I don't want to do this. I don't want to fucking do this. All right? I don't want to fucking do this. All right. There you go. That's my job history before I became a comedian. It was me doing one job after another and hearing a loud voice in my head going, I don't want to fucking do this. So I don't, and now I do this, and this is too long. All right. I'll talk to you next week. Have a great week. Bye.